My name is Gauv. I 12 years old.
Hello, my name is Fahsai. 8.
We live here for 5 years.
The kids come to us for a variety of reasons, and in many cases it's because they have family who do love them but can't provide for or protect them in the way that they need. And so a number of our kids have come to us for that reason. So Gauv and Fahsai do have parents that are living, but we have had the privilege and the blessing of getting to raise them for the past 5 years and getting to watch them grow. Wind and Sky came to live with us about a month and a half after we arrived in Thailand, and we had 9 months with them, and then Gauv and Fahsai arrived. When they came, Gauv was 6 and Fahsai had just turned 3.
So a little bit about their background environment. There was substance abuse and domestic violence, and Gauv and Fahsai never really lived together prior to coming to live with us.
Before we live here, we don't know about God.
I know Jesus loves me now.
So we learned about Gauv and Fahsai and their need for a safe place from a pastor that was working in their local area. And when they arrived, Gauv was very stoic. He acted like he wasn't afraid of anything. He just jumped right in and started playing with the boys even though they couldn't talk to each other. Fahsai, on the other hand, was in absolute hysterics, and she cried and cried and cried until she just kind of fell over limp. Her saving grace, honestly, was the fact that we had been given cats by some people in the neighborhood, and if she was super upset, you could put a cat in her arms and she would just calm right down.
My family like play cat.
She was definitely very accustomed to having her way, having whatever she wanted, whenever she wanted it. And so it was a whole new world for her to learn that she needed to be patient or to be denied anything. And we lived in a village during that first year where we were surrounded by houses. Many of them were government workers. And we had this little girl who would just start thrashing and screaming. And we got to the point where she would be denied something that she thought she needed, and we would have to run around the house closing the windows so that it would kind of dull the sound a little bit. As time passed, we watched Fahsai soften. God was able to really speak to her and calm her, and she learned some coping mechanisms for when she didn't get her way. She just went from this very high-strung, angry child to she's so sweet now, and she's gentle, she's everybody's friend. She does still need time where she can step away and be by herself, so sometimes you'll see her just sitting off somewhere alone and she's not upset or mad, she's just, taking a little bit of a break. So yeah, a complete personality change in Fahsai by the grace of God.
My favorite is paper, 30 is not in the art.
Gauv, prior to coming to live with us, had lived with a pastor for a little while. And when he came to live with us, his nature was very sweet, and he was very helpful, trying to find ways to just like do chores and stuff to help around the house. And his interaction with the other kids too was more positive. And that has not changed. He has maintained that. He has continued to be the sweet Gauv that he was when he first arrived. And his relationship with God has been growing.
I like to pray because Jesus helped me.
When Gao and Fahsai arrived, we had only been in the country 10 months and we still didn't really speak any Thai. And so at this point we had 5 Thai kids total, and then communicating with them was extremely difficult. But God gifted Gao with the ability to listen to us speaking in English, and he was then able to translate it into Thai for the other kids. So he couldn't speak English, but he could understand what we were saying to them and then communicate it to the kids so we would be understood. It was absolutely amazing to witness God being able to give somebody the gift of tongues in that way.
As Gauv continues to grow, we have seen his ability to be in tune with other people and their emotions and be willing to help in some way, whether that's giving comfort or saying something nice to them.
And just being a friend.
Or being just a friend, yes. It's going to be really neat to see how God uses that in Gauv as he grows up to be able to continue to help other people in the future.
And it's very similar with Fahsai. As she has calmed and mellowed, you really see sort of the empathetic, compassionate side of her come to the surface. And I truly believe that we're going to be so blessed to get to watch as God uses these 2 children to bring this gospel message of love to the people around them.